Hi, this is Phil Chenevert, and welcome to a video for book coordinators and how to use Google Docs. Now, if you've gone through all of the magic steps first and you've established your magic window here, then you have the task of dividing it up into sections and then telling potential readers how to get to the text. Now, there seems to be a trend in the past few years to make it simpler and easier for readers to find the exact text they're going to be reading by linking each section, see here, directly to the source document. This saves the reader time in trying to go to the source document and finding his particular or her particular section to read. Now, the way it's been done traditionally, or how we do it now usually, is to go from the Librivox Magic Window to link directly to the source document that's to be read from. And this makes it more convenient. And they work well, by the way. But there is now something called Google Docs. And this makes it even more convenient for the reader because it allows all of the things that they're going to read to be put into one document that can be read from without having to go back to the first post. Now, in this case, the source document to be read from is copied, put into Google Docs over here somewhere, and the Librivox Magic Window goes back and forth to the Google Docs. Okay, this is a sample of the link from the Mary Marston book. Now, you'll notice that I'm in Google Docs now, even though you can't see it anywhere. It says Mary Marston Chapter 1 because that's what I titled this particular one. I have exactly what the reader should read. Chapter 1 of Mary Marston, blah, 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 recording by. And, of course, the text, Chapter 1, the shop. And at the very end, I have inserted end of Chapter 1, recording by. And I have the file name exactly as the way it's supposed to be saved. And the ID tags are right here. So everything is right there for a reader to do it with. It's very good. Now, this is especially useful in sections where they have to be broken up. For example, a 10,000 word chapter or something. You don't have to say, read from the model shadows, blah, blah. You can just copy the exact section that you want the person to read, and they don't have to question or go find it somewhere in the text. So the next point is, how do you actually use this? You need to go to docs.google.com and open an account if you don't already have a Google account. If you have Gmail, then you already have an automatic account, but it's very simple to do. And once you have your account, this happens to be my account, and you can see all the stuff I've put in here already, you would be opening a blank page here. So you go to Create New, Document, and there is your new document. The next thing you need to do is to open up your source text and put it in there. Okay, now, for the sake of argument, I went to the source document, copied Chapter 1, and pasted it in here. Now, please note that to copy and paste in Google Docs, you must use the Control-C and the Control-V to copy and then paste. You cannot use your right click on your mouse. So I have copied and pasted Chapter 1 into here, and it looks very nicely. So I'm going to count how many words there are in here. Select everything, Tools, Word Count, and now I can see that it has 3,426 words. It's very nice. So I would write that down somewhere, 3426, and say OK. Now I'm going to rename it. You can rename it in several ways. Up here there's a little box that you can click in and say enter your new name, say Mary Marston Chapter 1, OK. Or you can go to File, Rename, and name it whatever you want. I tend to name all the files in one book with the title of the book and then the name of each chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. So at this point, you could add the intro and outro for the reader, but this is optional. And you can see here, this is what I've done. I have simply went to my page 1, copied what I wanted to put in there, put it in here, and changed to chapter 1. And at the end, I did the same thing. Basically simplified it for everybody, I hope. Several readers have said they like it this way. It's simply a question of copying this text and pasting it into all of your chapters or sections and changing it to be correct. It's not that difficult. Although it is time consuming, but think of the wonderful time you're saving your readers, and they appreciate it. Okay, now let's assume that you have set up your little page here in Google Docs and you want to make your link. You come up to the upper right hand corner where it says Share, click Publish to the Web, and very quickly you receive a web address right here. So you just simply click, copy it, and you would link it the way you normally link anything. You click on Edit in your Notes section, paste it, and then of course you would have to, at this point, you would add the necessary coding, put in the before and after your link so that it would show up as link to text. Let's see if I put in a wrong link here. Oh, there it is. I found it useful to put a note in the first page asking readers to right-click on the link and then open it up, open in a new tab. It makes it much easier. All right, from that point on, you would do the rest of your chapters the same way. I hope this is not too muddled for you, and enjoy recording and being BCs for LibriVox. Thank you very much.